Have you ever wondered what your body is secretly trying to tell you after the age of 70 most? People think aging means slowing down, losing energy, and watching life pass by. But the truth is very different. Here are small, everyday abilities that reveal something extraordinary about your future if you still have them. You might be holding the key to reaching 90 or even 100 with strength and dignity, and today we are going to uncover the first four of those rare signals. No, I want you to listen closely, because these are not complicated medical tests or impossible achievements. These are simple things you may already be doing every day without realizing how powerful they really are. If you can recognize yourself in these abilities, you are not just aging, you are thriving and building a future many people only dream of. So let us begin with the very first sign. But before we do, I have a quick challenge for you. Stay with me through the next few minutes, and by the end, ask yourself honestly, how many of these rare signs do you still carry within you? You might be surprised at what you discover about yourself. Number 1. Walking briskly without frequent rest. Imagine this: you are out for a walk in your neighborhood. Air is fresh, the sun is warm, and your steps are steady and confident. You are not gasping for air every few minutes. You are not searching for a bench to sit down. You keep moving with energy and ease. This might feel like an ordinary walk, but it is actually one of the strongest signs that your body is far younger on the inside than the calendar shows. Walking briskly without needing to stop tells the world your heart, your lungs, and your circulation are still strong. It proves your muscles are fueling your steps and your energy is flowing just like it did years ago. Think about Richard, a 76-year-old man who walks his dog every single day. His friends sometimes struggle to keep up, needing to pause and catch their breath after a block or two, but Richard just keeps going, greets his neighbors, smiles at children playing, and enjoys his walk with a steady rhythm. People often tell him, "I hope I can move like you when I reach your age." What they do not realize is that Richard's simple ability is a sign of powerful longevity. When you walk briskly, you are proving that your cardiovascular system is still working at a remarkable level. Your blood is carrying oxygen to every cell with efficiency. Your joints are moving smoothly. Your posture is upright and balanced, and all of these together create independence and freedom. Now ask yourself this: how would your life feel if you could always walk wherever you wanted without worrying about slowing down? No fear of getting too tired to quickly, no need to depend on others, just you and your strength carrying you forward. That is the gift hidden inside this ability. Walking briskly is not about competition, it is about confidence. It is about knowing you can live life on your own terms, and that is one of the clearest signs you are not just aging, you are thriving. Number 2. Remembering names, details, and conversations easily. Let me ask you a question: do people ever smile when you remember the little things about them? Their grandchild's mammoth story they told you last month, challenge they were facing at work or at home. If you can recall those details, you are carrying a rare gift. Most seniors after 70 begin to lose sharpness in memory. They forget faces, forget where they left items, and even forget important conversations. But if you still remember with ease, like Helen, an 81-year-old who attends her church gatherings every week, then you are proving that your brain is still sharp and active. Helen always surprises her friend. She remembers which grandchild belongs to whom. She remembers which book someone mentioned reading. She even recalls the small conversations that others have long forgotten. People feel deeply valued when she speaks with them because she proves she cares. But what she may not realize is that her memory is more than kindness. It is evidence of extraordinary brain health. Memory depends on strong neurons and healthy blood flow to the brain. When you recall details easily, it means your attention is strong enough to notice them in the first place, and it also means the pathways of recall inside your brain are still fast and responsive. Why does this matter so much? Because memory equals independence. When you can remember your medications, your appointments, and your finances without constant reminders, you stay in full control of your life. You do not have to rely on others to manage your world. For youth, at freedom preserves dignity and strength. There is also another layer to memory that few talk about. Memory creates connection. When you remember someone's story, they feel important. When you recall their struggles, they feel support. This builds relationships that keep your emotional life rich and fulfilling, and those emotional connections feed directly into longer, healthier living. So if you can still remember names, details, and conversations with clarity, you are showing the world that your brain is thriving, and your future is still wide open. Number 3, balancing on one leg with steady control. Now here's a quick test you can try even today. Stand near a chair or counter for safety. Lift one foot and see how long you can balance on a single leg. Do you wobble immediately? Do you fall to one side? Or can you stay steady, strong and upright? If you can balance with confidence, you are carrying one of the most powerful predictors of longevity. Base balance is not just about muscle. It is about coordination between your joints, your inner ear, and your brain. It is about your nervous system firing quickly to keep you steady. Thomas, a 79-year-old, likes to challenge himself by brushing his teeth while standing on one leg. It seems playful, but it is a powerful exercise in resilience. Many people his age cannot hold the pose for more than a few seconds. They need support or give up, but Thomas stays upright, strong in his core and steady in his mind. That simple act shows his body is still protecting him from falls, which are one of the greatest risks for seniors. Balance is directly tied to independence and safety. It prevents accidents that can change your life forever, and more than that, it shows that your brain is still sharp, because to keep balance, your nervous system must process signals instantly and respond in harmony. Imagine walking outside with confidence instead of fear. Imagine knowing you can step off a curb, climb a step, or reach for something high without worrying you will fall. That confidence gives you freedom, and freedom is priceless. At any age, you can still balance on one leg with control. You are carrying a sign of rare strength that could be protecting you all the way to 100. Number 4, sleeping deeply through the night. Now let me ask you, when was the last time you woke up in the morning truly refreshed, not groggy, not restless, not tired, but full of energy? If that is still your reality after 70, then you are holding one of the rarest and most valuable ability. Sleep is the foundation of life and health. It repairs your body, restores your mind, and balances your emotions. Yet many seniors struggle with broken sleep. They wake up every few hours, they toss and turn, they lie awake for long stretches of the night. But if you are like Carolyn at 75, who sleeps deeply like a rock, then you are carrying a silent superpower. Her friends often talk about waking up to use the bathroom or lying awake until sunrise, but Carolyn enjoys 7 hours of sound sleep and wakes ready for her morning walk. What she may not know is that this deep rest is protecting her in countless ways. Deep sleep clears toxins from the brain and keeps memory sharp. It balances hormones, reduces stress, and strengthens the immune system. It even helps protect against heart disease, diabetes, and depression for someone over 70. This is like a shield guarding your future. The emotional impact is just as powerful. Waking rested fills your day with energy and optimism. You feel motivated to spend time with family, to pursue hobbies, and to enjoy life. You do not drag through the day with fatigue. Instead, you carry lightness and confidence that keep you engaged with the world. If you can still sleep deeply through the night, then you are proving that your body is in rare harmony. It is a quiet miracle that works in your favor every single night, preparing you for the years ahead. Number 5, climbing stairs without severe breathlessness. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you climbed a flight of stairs? Did you feel strong and steady, or did you have to stop and gasp halfway? You see, stairs are like a secret test. They demand strength from your heart, from your lungs, and from your muscles. That is why climbing them without heavy breathlessness is a powerful sign of longevity. Think of Harold, who is 73. Every Saturday he visits his granddaughter, who lives on the 3rd floor. The building has an elevator, but Harold chooses the stairs. Every step he takes is steady. He reaches the top with a smile while his granddaughter laughs, because she is the one left breathing harder than him. What does this show? It shows his stamina is strong. His heart and lungs are still working with power. His muscles are still carrying him with ease. If you can still climb stairs today with confidence and without gasping for air, that is not just normal movement. That is proof that your body is thriving far beyond what many expect at your age. Number 6, maintaining a healthy appetite and digestion. Here is a little hook for you. Imagine sitting down to your favorite meal, the smell, the taste, the satisfaction. Now think about this. Do you still enjoy your meals without discomfort? Because if you do, that is not ordinary, that is extraordinary. As people age, digestion often slows. Meals that were once joyful can sometimes become uncomfortable. But if your appetite is still healthy and your body still absorbs nutrients well, then you are fueling your energy. your immunity, and your joy of living. Look at Joan, who is 80 every evening. She prepares herself a colorful plate of vegetables, fruits, and protein. She eats with delight. She finishes without heaviness or bloating. She wakes up the next morning with energy, ready to take on the day. That is not just about eating. That is about her body still functioning like a well-tuned engine, still fueling her life with strength. So let me ask you, do you feel hunger before meals? Do you finish your food with satisfaction and without discomfort? If the answer is yes, then your body is sending you a message. It is still young at its core. Number 7, recovering quickly from minor illness or fatigue. Here is something powerful: resilience, the ability to bounce back. It is one of the clearest signs of youth hidden inside the body. Everyone gets tired, everyone gets sick, but how quickly you recover is what matters. Think about Samuel, who is 82. Just a few weeks ago, he caught a mild flu. He rested, he drank fluids. He gave his body what it needed, and in just a few days he was back on his feet, smiling in the park, greeting neighbors with energy. Most people his age would still be dragging their feet weeks later, but Samuel bounced back quickly. His immune system is still resilient, his body still heals fast, his cells still repair like someone decades younger. So here is the hook for you: how fast do you bounce back after being tired or a little sick? Do you stay down for weeks, or do you rise again with speed? If you recover fast, that is your body telling you loud and clear, you still have the resilience of youth. Number 8, sustaining meaningful social connections. Let us talk about something many people overlook: your relationships. Staying connected is not just about avoiding loneliness, it is a medicine for the brain and the heart. People who nurture social bonds live longer, they laugh more, they think sharper, they feel more alive. Isolation weakens the body, but connection builds it. Think of Alice, who is 77. She calls her friends every week. She visits her local community center. She laughs at card games. She enjoys meals with her family. And you know what happens because of that? Her stress stays low, her mind stays sharp, her heart stays light, and her immune system stays stronger. Social connection is not just emotional, it is biological. It heals and protects in ways most people do not see. So let me ask you, do you still pick up the phone to call a friend? Do you still join family meals? Do you still laugh with people who bring you joy? If the answer is yes, then you are not just living longer, you are living brighter. No. Step back and look at the bigger picture. Walking briskly, remembering details, balancing with confidence, sleeping deeply, climbing stairs, enjoying food, recovering quickly, and staying socially connected. These are not ordinary abilities at your age. They are extraordinary. They are signals from your body and your spirit whispering that you are still thriving, still capable, still alive with purpose. If you recognize even some of these signs in yourself, you may already be carrying the hidden keys to 100 and beyond. Every step you take, every meal you enjoy, every laugh you share, every quick recovery from a setback, these are not accidents, they are evidence that your body and your spirit are still strong. So here is my call to you: take a moment today and ask yourself, which of these 8 signs do I see in my life? Which of these can I strengthen? Because the goal is not only to count years, the goal is to add life to those years. It is not about surviving, it is about thriving. Again, before you leave, let me ask one final question. Do you want to keep discovering more powerful ways to live longer and stronger? If you do, then subscribe to this channel, share this video with someone you love, and leave a comment below telling me which of these signs you recognize in yourself, because together we are building a community of strength, wisdom, and unstoppable energy. Remember, you are not too old. You are not finished. Your best chapters may still be waiting for you, and the signs you carry today may just be pointing the way to 100 and beyond.